Every year, 30,000 Australians die from sudden cardiac arrest. But do you know how you can help that figure improve? For every minute sooner that you start CPR or apply an automatic external defibrillator, an AED, you increase the chance of survival of a person from sudden cardiac arrest by 10%. An ambulance's average response time to a sudden cardiac arrest from the time you call 000 to the time they arrive is 8 minutes across Australia. We need your help to start CPR, to use an AED before we get there, to increase someone's chance of survival. In a community where they have an AED available, the chance of someone's survival from sudden cardiac arrest increases to 70% just by having an AED available. I want to tell you why it's so important to me that people learn CPR and why it's so important to me that community groups and businesses have an AED available. It's important to me not just because I'm a paramedic and not just because I'm the CEO of an ambulance service, but it's important to me and it's important to my family because of my aunt. My aunt was always a little unwell. She had a range of medical conditions, but she was stoic about it all and she put up with a lot. So when she started to get short of breath, working around the house or trying to get to the letterbox, she didn't worry about it. She just made an appointment with the GP to get it sorted. On the day that she was heading off to the GP, she let one of her brothers know. But there was no worry or concern because she was off to the GP to get it sorted. And on the way, she went to the shopping centre. When she got to the shopping centre, she started to realise she was in trouble. She started to feel quite short of breath. She struggled with her walking and she developed chest pain. So she went to the chemist for help because they knew her and because she thought they would know what to do. My aunt died on the floor of that chemist. Nobody knew CPR and nobody had an AED. They had called 000 and they called security and a guard came, and she died in the arms of that security guard on the floor. By the time the ambulance got there, it was too late. The paramedics did all that they could and they performed all the extraordinary measures that they could, but no one had started CPR and no one had got an AED. My aunt was 65 and my family were devastated. That security guard was devastated, and we went back to him after the funeral because we heard he was having trouble coping, and we reassured him that it was okay and we were okay and we were grateful that he was there with her. But what if somebody in that chemist had known how to perform CPR or had gotten an AED? What difference would that have made to my aunt and to my family? So I urge you all, you could sit here and tell a story like mine about your aunt or your parents or your sibling, or you could learn CPR. You could learn what to do in the event of a sudden cardiac arrest and you could save the life of your family or somebody else's family. So I urge you, pick up the phone today and book a course and learn CPR and learn what it means to call, push, shock. Call 000, push on someone's chest and use an AED to shock them back to life. Restart a Heart Day is so important in raising awareness about how you can help us to save lives. So I urge you all to learn CPR and to learn how to use an AED. On Restart a Heart Day, start working with us to save lives.